In the past on the channel, I have talked about Ken Akamatsu, Love Hina's mangaka, and how he wants to preserve Japan's freedom of expression. Well, there's a bit of good news, as he has now been elected to Japan's House of Counselors.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
This is certainly a big deal, and in my opinion, it's a win for Japan, Japan's freedom of expression, anime and manga. I feel like, personally, this is a big win, and I'm going to get into why I think this is. Because keep in mind, Ken Akamatsu, he did go to his government and complained about, why are we censoring things for people overseas when we're making Japanese entertainment for Japanese audiences? Why should they have to bend the knee when you think about it? Take it as is or just get out. That's my perspective of it. That's just me. This article is by Nichiban. Popular mangaka Ken Akamatsu has won his election for the Japanese House of Counselors within the National Proportional Representation bloc. Ken Akamatsu ran as a member of the Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, on a platform of freedom of speech and freedom of expression, and appears to have been able to appeal to the public. Akamatsu announced on December 16, 2021 that he had intended to run in the 2022 Japanese House of Counselors election. Yeah, he's basically putting his foot down and putting his money where his mouth is. In which, what he was, campaigning mostly for, which centered on protecting creators' freedom of expression, artistic freedom from censorship, and undue external influences. Which you can guess the, external influences. The West. Just saying. Akamatsu updated the public on the results of his election. After 8 p.m., various media outlets began to report that I would be projected winner of the House of Counselors election. He added, with my election, this is the birth of the first manga artist to be in the government. I believe that Japan will change. I will work hard to realize my promises so that I do not betray the voters who supported me and will not shame them as a representative. Ken Akamatsu became involved in politics after speaking out against what he saw as outside influences that were negatively stifling freedom of expression in Japan. What is crazy about this is this might get more people involved, because look at how seriously they're taking censorship at this point. Manga and anime is huge in Japan. It really is. It's extremely large within their social infrastructure. Some anime characters are even national ambassadors over there. I mean, it's huge. I mean, it really is. Now, you had plenty of people that were congratulating Ken Akamatsu on his win. And here's the thing. It was so big that even people that were not even from Japan were also congratulating him. Some Westerners were as well. Some people were hoping to get politicians like him. And what he stands for, that is very good, because Japan needs their freedom of expression to be protected from the woke idiots to try to come in and infest anything that they can. One thing that we've seen from these clowns is they've tried mercilessly to attack Japan and their culture and to get them to change and bend the knee, which they shouldn't do. They should never do. And here's the thing. When you look at what's happened with Western entertainment, most of the time, it's not even good anymore. Most of the time, it only gets one thing.
The dick.
This is why this is so big. Because this allows Japan to preserve their freedom of expression and not have to change for anybody. They can do what they want, make entertainment how they want, and not have to worry about some blue-haired orca standing over them going, "That's offensive, it doesn't fit my standards, change it now!" And I know some people have been concerned, when it comes to politicians, because some politicians, they'll make promises and then go against them, which that becomes a problem. A very, very big one, in fact, because it goes against what the voters had expected of them. But with Ken Akamatsu saying that he was going to, stick to his word, hopefully he will. But I see this as a good thing because, censorship, like I said, censorship to me, I think it's an evil thing. I do not agree with censorship. And, Ken Akamatsu, from what he has said, he seems to be very, very against it. He doesn't seem to agree with it at all, which he stands for a lot of things that I stand for. I think it's pretty cool. But, what's important is that, with this position of power, hopefully he's able to help preserve their freedom of expression. Hopefully he's able to make sure that creators can do what they want, not have to be censored. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to sit there and listen to a blue-haired land whale screeching about, "Oh, that's offensive, why did you make me?" Nobody wants to listen to that. Like, People should be able to freely make what they want. And I think that this is good news overall, in my opinion. For Japan, for anime and manga, and just fans all over in general. But let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here. And make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word to get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on all of these sources of social media. I do updates on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on all of these sources of social media. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.